guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and this time it's the Priyanka Chopra inspired makeup look that she wore to the recent Golden Globes. This moment I saw her picture on Instagram, I was blown away. She looked so simple yet elegant at the same time, so beautiful. I really liked her whole look. I loved her outfit, I loved her hair, I loved her bold lips, I just loved her minimal eye makeup. I love that the makeup artist actually went for a very natural bronzed kind of a skin. They didn't try to make her look a lot fairer. Normally I've seen Priyanka Chopra whenever she attends any events or any sort of awards, the fact that, you know, she looks a lot fairer, and I know in reality Priyanka Chopra is this beautiful dusky, you know, Indian beauty, and I love the fact that the artist actually made her dusky skin look so beautiful and so glowing and just, you know, absolutely stunning. This was a makeup look that was requested by you guys. I put a snap out there asking you guys which look, the Becca Luminous Golden Globes makeup look or the Priyanka Chopra, and most of you replied back to recreate the Priyanka Chopra look. And to be honest, I totally agree with you guys. That was my favorite look. I really think that Priyanka Chopra actually look a lot better, and he took the red carpet and she really made a statement and she made India proud. Although I love Deepika Padukone, I really feel that I think she went too minimal this time, and her dress was just blah for me, to be honest. Like, she's got such an amazing body. I think she's got one of the best bodies in Bollywood, and she just chose an outfit that was more suitable for someone who's probably going to the Bahamas. But I do think she looked beautiful, but I really think Priyanka Chopra just ticked all the boxes out there, and she looked absolutely stunning. And I'm really proud of her, and I think India is really proud of her because she's making us really proud by doing some great work in Hollywood. And I'll just explain to you what I've done today. Is basically I have actually gone for a more like a tanned skin because that's what Priyanka Chopra has, and I did go with a little bit of a darker foundation than my normal foundation because I wanted, once again I wanted my skin to look dusky and, you know, a bit more tan. Very difficult for me to find a closer picture of her on the internet, but I did manage to find one, and I noticed that she had very minimal eye makeup, and she had more like taupey brown tones on her lower lash line and even in her crease, and nothing was defined or nothing was too harsh. It was all very soft. She did, however, wear lashes because that's something that you can clearly see in the picture. This is the picture I'm referring to. She did have some lashes, but they were again very natural and not anything dramatic, or did have like these full dark brown bushy eyebrows. So that's again something that I've gone for. I feel that the simpler the look, the more difficult it is to actually recreate. So I hope I've done some justice to Priyanka Chopra's Golden Globe look, which I absolutely love. So I'm gonna let you go on and watch the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really loved recreating this look for you, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna link it somewhere here. Please give me a thumbs up as well, and you can also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Any look or any video that you want me to create for you, do let me know in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys, and let's begin with the tutorial. Okay, you guys, so let's begin this tutorial by breaking the Farsali rose gold elixir bottle over here. I almost broke it. Give it a good shake before you apply it on your skin. I'm doing this to actually prep up the skin and to give some glow to it. I absolutely love this product, and it really makes your foundation glide on so smoothly and so effortlessly. I'm also going to go in and prep up my skin using the Becca Luminous Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. It's a little darker than my skin tone, but I wanted to give that tan and dusky effect to my skin, and hence I use the Opal color. I'm going to give a good shake to this luminous foundation. I think it's a Luminous Weightless foundation from Nars before I apply it because it is very water-based, and I'm going to apply it all over my skin and then blend it with my flat top kabuki brush. This one's from Sigma. It's the F80, and as you can see, the foundation is gliding on so smoothly on my skin. I don't have to apply that much pressure, and I absolutely love the rose gold elixir oil. I'm gonna go ahead and just give a pat with my beauty blender just to pick up any excess product because we want to achieve that flawless yet a very natural look. We don't want anything to look cakey or over the top. I'm gonna go on and put on my concealer. I'm using the LA Girl Creamy Beige Concealer. I honestly, although I like the color of this, I'm a little disappointed, and as you can see, I got really frustrated and started scribbling on my forehead because this one is actually whenever I press the tube, it brings out a lot of water before the product comes out, and it really disgusts me. I think I have to throw this one. It is a new tube that I've opened up. I don't know if any one of you have experienced this, if this tube has gone bad. I'm not too sure. So I'm going to blend in my concealer with my beauty blender. Next, I'm going to go on with the Cover FX enhancer drops in the shade Sunset. I absolutely love it to bronze my skin and give that flawless bronzed skin kind of look that obviously I'm trying to achieve here. And as you can see, because of the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir oil, everything that I'm putting on top is just gliding on so smoothly and blending in so effortlessly. I'm using a stippling brush from Real Techniques to bronze my cheekbones and my jaw and even my temples. I don't use this shade to contour my nose because it's a little too warm for that. Next, we're going to set everything in place with my Makeupforever compact powder. I'm in the shade 120 with this fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush. We're just going to lightly brush it all over our face just to set it in because we don't want to go really heavy with this product. And next, I'm going to go and contour my cheekbones by mixing the two shades from the Cocoa Contour kit from Too Faced. And I'm using an angled contour brush from Sigma. And I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheekbones, my temples, and my jawline. Again, we're just trying to set everything that we've done with the cream products. You've seen me do this a million times before, so I'm actually going to just fast forward this and go on to the next step, which is baking the under eyes using my Mercier's Translucent setting powder. We're only going to bake our under eyes and slightly just clean out the cheekbones because I didn't think Priyanka's makeup artist actually baked her face for that look. However, I did notice that her under eyes were highlighted, so we're just going to stick to that, and we're going to give the rest of the face just a quick blend with the same Sonia Kashuk brush because we don't want that glow to go. Next, I'm going to go in and bronze my face a little further using these two highlighting shades from the Sundipped palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going on top of my cheekbones and a little bit on the temples just to give that bronze, that shiny finish. As you can see from the video footage here, it gives that lift to the temples. And I'm going to go ahead and then highlight my cheekbones using the lighter highlighting shades from the kit. I absolutely love this kit. I think it's so versatile and it can be used for so many skin types, just not medium to dark. I'm going to use the same contour shade from the Too Faced palette just to go ahead and contour my nose and also further contour the lower lip because as we all know, Priyanka Chopra has very full lips and I don't, so I just want to contour the lower lip to give it a more fuller effect. Okay, so this is where it went a little wrong. I forgot to hit the record button and I forgot to actually film my my eyebrows and my blush, and I will list down the details for both the products that I've used for my cheekbones and my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and start my eyes by using the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm mixing two colors, the light brown and the nectar shade, and using it with an Inglot fluffy brush as a transition. And I'm just going ahead with windshield wiper motions just to give a more of like a soft and blended out look on our crease. Next, I'm going to deepen our outer V and our crease using just alone the light brown shade from the palette. Notice that Priyanka only had a light wash of a very neutral brown shades on her eyelids, and there wasn't anything harsh going on, so I'm just using the same color to deepen the outer V and the crease. Using this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. You can use your MAC 217 or your Sigma E25 or any of your Morphe crease brushes, and this will do. Next, I'm going to go on and apply this champagne shade, which is called Beige from the palette, all over our lid with this flat Sigma brush. And I'm just going to apply it all over our lid and meet the brown shade on our outer V. I have absolutely fallen in love with this palette once again. I haven't used the Lorac Pro palette for a very long time and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to use it a lot more. I'm just going to give a good blend just before moving on with deepening the outer V once again, and this time I'm using the cocoa shade from the palette, which is actually a shimmery dark brown, and I'm just going to deepen the outer V because I felt that That is what was missing from the look, and I'm just going to give the outer edges a good blend. As you can see, the colors are applying so well and blending out so effortlessly. Honestly, this palette is so amazing. I'm just going to highlight our brow bone using the same beige shade from the palette before moving on to our lower lash line, which is what I was so confused about because I couldn't figure out what was on her lower lash line. It looked more taupe color to me, but I knew there was some sort of warm colors in there. I'm just going to start and define our lower lash line with the cocoa shade once again, and then blend it with the light brown shade from the palette with a fluffy brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the rosé shade, which is like a sort of like a rose gold shade, towards the inner corner of the lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend it once again. So I was going back and forth, and I'm just sort of comparing it with Priyanka's picture and then just adding more color. But these are the three shades that I've applied, mostly in the lower lash line, but I made sure that I blended it really well because nothing was really harsh in the lower lash line. Another thing what I mentioned that I'd noticed was there was some sort of silver sparkle in a lower lash line. It wasn't glitter, but it was a bit of a sparkly, so I used these Prestige silver eyeliner in the inner corner of the lower lash line, along with this nude pencil from MAC in our waterline, because she definitely had a very neutral waterline. It wasn't white or it wasn't dark, it was just a neutral. We're gonna go ahead and use the snow shade from the palette to highlight our inner corners, and I also used it to highlight the nose as well. Go ahead and apply this brown gel eyeliner from Makeup Geek. It's called Mobster, and I use it with my Inglot Duraline. I absolutely love Duraline because it really makes your gel eyeliners go on so smoothly and so effortlessly. And I'm using this tiny but really effective eyeliner brush from Inglot. I absolutely love it, and I'm just applying a very thin eyeliner with a very small wing, and later on I'm gonna go ahead and buff the edges out because her eyeliner was very soft and very buffed out. It wasn't harsh again, it was very natural. So I'm gonna take the cocoa shade from the palette and I'm just gonna buff out the outer edges of this eyeliner, and this is a good technique for any sort of soft kind of eyeliner look that you want to achieve. I've used a similar technique in my previous tutorial, which was my soft day look. I'll link it down below if you haven't watched it already. And I used a black liner instead, and a black matte eyeshadow to buff out the edges. I'm gonna go ahead and put this Makeupforever mascara and on my lower lash line and my upper lash line, and then before moving on to our lashes, Priyanka was definitely wearing some lashes, but they were very natural, so I stuck to my Ardell natural demi wispies in the style 120, and I was trying to put it in and I got the lash glue in my eyes, and that was a little uncomfortable for me, but I managed to take it out, and I had to take the lashes out back again and then put it back again. So anyway, so after all that drama, I was managed to get my lashes on. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for us, but it's all right. We just have to move on. I'm going to go ahead and line our lips with this NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in the shade Dark Soul. It's a beautiful burgundy shade, and before I apply that, I actually forgot. I wanted to highlight my upper lip, just to give once again to give that fuller lip. Now I'm going to overdraw my lips for this look, but to give it a very natural look, you want to stick to the white line of your or your lip line, if you get what I mean, and don't go over it because then it just looks like you've gone overboard and very unnatural. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips, and I'm also gonna go before I fill it in with the same pencil, which I absolutely love. It's so smooth and so highly pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and put some rose gold elixir oil because Priyanka's lips were not entirely matte or shiny. They were actually just very I think she put a luster finish lipstick. So because I was gonna go ahead with a matte liquid lipstick, I wanted to prep my lips with the rose gold elixir oil because then it makes your lipstick look a little bit more soft rather than looking matte. Lipsticks, I'm going to give you 3 options to choose from. First one is the Heather's liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The second one is from Colourpop Cosmetics called Avenue, and the third one that I used was from Kat Von D called Nasfar Artu. I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. It's a pure maroon shade of lipstick. I was a little bit in a dilemma as to what her exact shade of lipstick is, because it looked more of a purple undertone in some pictures, and in some pictures it looked like it had more of a brown undertone. So I just went ahead and used the one that I thought looked the best or the closest from her picture. And I'm just going to go ahead and clean out the outer edges for my lipstick, and then just put some mascara on our fake lashes just to sort of give them this last coat and blend them in with our natural lashes. And that's the finished look, guys. And I'm just gonna give you some more shots in the end. I try to style my hair in the same sort of boho waves that she was rocking for the event. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learned something new, and thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Take care. Bye bye.